Okay, so we have got a collective reading here. I've got 3 different decks. I pulled 1 card from each deck, and then we'll look at the bottom of the decks after we get through everything. We also have 2 different oracle decks, a divine feminine oracle deck, and then a divine abundance. So we're going to start with the Knight of Wands. Look at him. Now, I always look for the common theme, like a common color throughout. And the common color throughout here is yellow. Yellows and reds. Yellow in the tarot cards. And yellow is like joy. You think of the sun, life, like light codes from the sun is what I think of when I think of yellow. And so this knight, the Knight of Wands, is moving very swiftly, right? The knight is very swift. Wands is a very swift moving suit and typically associated with opportunity, like with work or a project. And so this knight is on his way, like he is moving. He is ready for the opportunity. And he is, look, the sun is setting, right? So perhaps an opportunity that once was is no longer. And so he's moving in the opposite direction of that completed opportunity, something that's no longer serving perhaps. So the sun is setting behind him and he's moving forward. And he probably sees his shadow. But he's not afraid. He's still moving swiftly forward, even though his shadow may be there. Even though there may be a little bit of fear and uncertainty, he's still moving forward. He's not letting that cloud his vision. And look what's on his wand. Beautiful white flowers. Think of like purity with white. And I just love that it's adorned with flowers. Okay, next is our 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. So we go from our Knight of Wands to our 9 of Cups. Our cups are emotion. Cups are emotion. And your 9, can you see it? Is like you're almost there, right? Like 10 is completion. 9 is you're almost there, but he's very satisfied. Really sitting in the emotion and appreciation of all that has been completed. Like you're almost there. He's sitting back and relaxing, but see all the cups are floating. They're all floating up above him. Can you see that? See how the cups are floating around? And he sat his wand down. He used his wand to make the cups float. He used his wand to create the magic. But then he sat his wand down and he's relaxing. This makes me think of perhaps exercising a little bit of caution, maybe picking the wand back up, and at least holding on to the wand just in case, just to be a little bit cautious. You got this super swift moving knight, right? Brave knight, but it's always good to exercise a little bit of caution. There might be a shadow there that needs to be addressed. You don't have to move so fast. Maybe slow down just a little bit and pick that wand back up and exercise a little bit of caution, but sit in the appreciation of what all you have come through, what all you have accomplished, so that you continue to ride that wave of accomplishment. And then next is our Ace of Cups. So beautiful, aces are new opportunity. Cups, again, emotion. So we've got 2 cups in a row. Look how beautiful this is. So do you see there's water here? Like you can see the ripple. Like there's an opportunity coming that you're moving swiftly toward. You've gained some accomplishments. in the physical world. And now it's time to really, really dip into your intuition and create that beautiful ripple effect throughout the world. Really be heart-centered in the emotion of it so that you can touch as many people as possible and create the most amazing ripple effect. But see, what I was saying about the fish is it's like there's no separation. The realization that there's no separation, that the fish are not, they're not stuck in the water. Like they are not confined to the water. They're actually swimming through like what appears to be the air almost. And then look, there's little fairies. See the little fairies right here? Those are little fairies. So the fish are flying through the air. The fairies are flying through the air. The fairies are looking into the cup, and the cup is full. And that beautiful ripple effect just reminds me of the massive, massive change that one person with a full cup can make in the world. So it's important to fill your cup. Fill your cup and remember that you can only be of service to others as much as you are of service to yourself. That you have to give to yourself first in order to make that ripple effect through the world. And then look, our next one is intuition. And this says, each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what is needed. And that's going back, going inside, really dipping into your heart, right? Emotion, letting your emotional guidance system show you what the next steps are. So it's like you do all these worldly things, right? You do all these worldly things and you're almost there. Like you're popping. It's like a bag of popcorn, right? If you're microwaving a bag of popcorn and you're sitting there listening and nothing happens for a while, but then you start hearing pop, 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 and it pops. It's like you do all these worldly things and then you dip into your intuition to go to the next level. Doesn't have to be like that, right? You can start dipping in the emotion immediately or the intuition immediately, but for a lot of people, they do all the worldly things with an opportunity and then they're like, something's missing here. Like, what is missing? And it's the heart, right? How are you doing? Hope all is well. I was wondering if I'm asking you a question by any chance. Ask away. Welcome. Thank you for watching. So intuition. Okay, now this is beautiful. Look, red and yellow. So I told you the common theme here that I saw in every card is yellow so far. And yellow is like the sun, light codes, joy. And then look who pops up. This is Lalita, the red goddess. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. Inner child. This is what I've been working on a lot lately is inner child. And my life is so much funner. So much funner. A little bit of comedy goes a long way, doesn't it? A long way. I wanted to know what I could expect from me and G moving into the new year. Okay, so this reading is a collective reading. And so like the energy of the 1111 portal is super powerful right now. And so just keep watching this reading and go back and watch it from the beginning because there are just a lot of powerful opportunities coming up. But it's all about how you approach them, right? Like cautionary, move swiftly, let your emotions pull you and guide you, but exercise a little bit of caution. And don't forget to dip into your heart. Dip into your heart. Use your emotional guidance system. And don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. This is what Lalita is reminding us of, is the importance of laughter, because this keeps you in a high vibrational space. And when you are sitting in a high vibration, this is when you are open to all of the beautiful possibilities that the quantum has to offer us, right? The infinite possibilities within the quantum. And so what's important to remember too is that we're always shifting from timeline to timeline based on how we are feeling. So we don't want to ignore our shadows, right? We don't want to ignore our shadows. Like the Knight of Wands, he is moving away from an old opportunity. The sun is setting behind him, and there are shadows in front of him. He's not going to ignore them. He's going to embrace them, but he's going to be aware of them. Okay, so now on the other side here, it's the Page of Cups. And look, so we went from Lalita talking about inner child and the importance of being joyful and playful and having fun in life and not taking things so damn serious, to the Page of Cups. And look, she's beautiful. She's so pretty. And she's in blue. Blue is intuition. And look, can you see what is in her cup? There's a fish in her cup. He's saying something to her. And nature. How is nature speaking to us? I was just talking about this today on Facebook. The importance of paying attention to the symbols and signs in nature. And then look at the shape of this wave. This is like the crescent moon. This is it looks like the moon phase that we're in right now. So I see a lot of things in this card. So the Page of Cups, like the page is very, is young, excited, hopeful for new opportunity, moving into a new opportunity, but still in learning mode, right? A new opportunity. You've got a lot to learn with a new opportunity. And there's so much going on around her, but she's not aware of the chaos going on around her. She's very steady. She's very in tune to her intuition. She's solid in her knowing. But then, this wave could potentially engulf her. So pay attention, but pay attention to your heart. Pay attention to your heart and know that you're always safe in divine guidance. God is always guiding you. Spirit, source, whatever resonates with you. But you have to listen. You know what else you have to do? You have to ask. We are sovereign beings. The only way that Spirit will step in is if we ask. Okay, what do we have on the bottom here? Ooh, okay, the Nine of Wands. Oh, okay. So this kind of piggybacks on, look, Nine of Wands. This piggybacks on the wave that's behind her. That wave that's behind her. So to be curious and excited for this new opportunity, listen to your intuition, listen to your guidance so that wave doesn't engulf you. And look, so the Nine of Wands. And so again, the nines are like almost complete, right? Because your 10 is completion. You're almost there. He has got his wand and he's got some people behind him. His wand is lit up. The rest of the wands are dark, so he has the upper hand. And then look, can you see this? That's a pentacle or a pentagram, I think is what it's called. 5 point, right? Elements. That's like the earth elements, right? And we were just talking about nature and the fish in the cup and paying attention to the signs of nature, using all of the elements to support you, asking the divine to support you, asking the earth to help you. Mother Earth will help you. Mother Earth will help you with your shadows. Mother Earth will transmute your shadows into light and allow them to serve you. If you ever feel lost or confused or need guidance, go outside, plant your feet on the earth. Spend the whole day outside if you have to. I went through a month, really, August and September were really powerful for me, and I had something going on in my life where I literally had to be outside every day or I couldn't function. I worked outside. I had to go put a blanket in the forest across the street from my house, and I just spent my day there. I was able to work out there, fortunately, and I had to be in contact with Mother Earth in order to get through. And I had the most amazing experiences with animals, hawks in particular. The hawks kept coming to me. One day, a hawk swooped by me a couple of feet from me and then landed on a tree and came back and landed next to me, less than a foot from me. He was so close to me, it scared me. I fell over. I was sitting, I fell over. Right there, boom, he hit the ground like a thud. It was very powerful, and turned and looked at me, spread his wings and took off. And so hawk, think of a hawk. You know, I'm saying this for a reason. If you're watching, I'm saying this for a reason, right? Intuition, higher perspective, power. The importance of taking a higher perspective, not looking from everything from a ground view perspective, rising up and looking at it from a higher perspective, tapping into your inner being before you make decisions so that you make the right decision, the decision that is the highest for you, so that you look at all situations, no matter how they may look from the ground. If you tap into the divine and take a higher perspective, you're going to get so much more out of it. And you're going to see how the situation is serving you. So there might be a situation that seems scary and difficult, but it's always happening for us, not to us. It's all about perspective. How are you viewing what is coming into your life? What sort of glasses are you wearing? What's your perspective? Ooh, this is a good one to end with. Now look, this is the 6 of Pentacles. And the 6 is like equilibrium, is what I think of with 6s. Equilibrium. Pentacles is earth. And so this opportunity that we've been moving toward, that we've been encouraged to use our intuition and to tap into Mother Earth in order to allow it to come to fruition, to exercise caution, to slow down, drop into your heart, always consult your heart before you make a decision, and then you'll come into this beautiful balance, this beautiful give-receive cycle. So look, this is like a circle here, a give-receive. He's sitting up here. This is a dragon, very powerful. He's sitting up here playing an instrument. He is reveling in all that he has accomplished. And he's reveling in the fact that this is a give-receive. These pentacles that are serving him in his physical life on this earth plane, because we came to have a physical experience, and it's okay to have divine abundance. But these pentacles are also in water. And this water is feeding this plant. So he is being fed and provided for at the same time that Mother Earth is being fed and provided for. And it goes around and around and around. This is the give-receive cycle, the divine give-receive cycle. So, and this is a reminder that as the divine rewards us, gives to us, the divine is just as satisfied that we are attentive and co-creating with them, just as attentive. That's a really beautiful ending. I love it. Okay. So that's our reading. Super exciting. A beautiful opportunity is coming. Tap into your heart for all of your answers. Always consult your heart first. And then you'll come into this beautiful equilibrium, this beautiful give-receive cycle. Hope you enjoyed that. Please like this video and subscribe. If you like and subscribe, you're really infusing your energy into the reading. I need to say that at the beginning. I'm still getting used to this. But if you like this video as well, more people will see it who otherwise might not see it. And I love to get my message to as many people as possible. I appreciate you so much, and I appreciate your comment. I hope that I resonated with you. Have a beautiful evening, and I'm going to create a meditation now. So if you haven't checked out my meditations, they're all channeled meditations. I just let Source lead me. I never know where we're going to go in a meditation. So have a wonderful evening. I love you so much. Bye-bye.